Hello students, this is your science teacher Miss Ayang Imsong. Today I will be explaining class 3 science block 6 food habits of animals. Students, I want you to take your textbook, a pencil and turn to page number 31 and mark the important points as I explain. What we will learn in this chapter. The first point, herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Second point, different kinds of animal teeth. Third point, ways animals gather and eat food. Fourth point, food chain. The first point, herbivore. A herbivore is an animal that gets its energy from eating plants and only plants. In simple terms, it means that a herbivore is an animal which eats only plants. Examples are goats, elephants, and deers eats only plants. Now in this diagram, there is a group of animal which falls under the herbivore animals category. Some of these examples are cow, goat, deer, horse, gorilla, tortoise, panda, elephant, hippopotamus, capybara, llama, zebra. Now these are the animals which eats only plants. Carnivore. The second point, a carnivore is an animal that gets food from killing and eating other animals. Carnivores generally eat herbivores but can eat omnivores and occasionally other carnivores. It means that a carnivore is an animal which eats the flesh of other animals. It can eat animals which falls under this herbivore category, and also they can eat omnivores. Now these are some of the examples of animals which falls under the carnivores category. The third point, omnivores. An omnivore is a kind of animal that eats either other animals or plants. Some omnivores will hunt and eat their food, like carnivores, eating herbivores and other omnivores. Omnivores eat plants but not all kinds of plants. Now we have to know is that omnivores is a kind of animal which will eat both plants and animals, but they will not eat all kinds of plants. They will eat only a certain kinds of plants. These are some of the examples of animals which falls under the omnivorous animals category. The next topic, different kinds of animal teeth. Now in this topic we will be discussing about the three different kinds of animals which falls under these three categories and about their teeth. The first point, carnivores. Now we know that carnivores, they eat the flesh of other animals, so they have big, sharp and pointed teeth which helps them tear animals' flesh. Second point, herbivores. Herbivores are animals which eat only plants, so they have flat and broad teeth that help them grind and chew their plants properly. Third point, omnivores. They eat both meat and plants. We have already discussed about this. So they have a combination of sharp front teeth and molars for grinding their food. Now, ways animals gather and eat food. Animals find and eat their food in different ways. The first one, we will talk about the animal snake. Now, snake, they have got no teeth to chew their food, so they will swallow their food as a whole. The second point, frog. Now a frog has a long sticky tongue which helps it catch food from a distance. There is a picture of a frog catching its prey. Now we can see that the frog's tongue is very long as it is given in the picture. Now this is how the frog preys on its food. Third animal, elephant. The elephant uses its long and strong trunk to break branches from trees. Here is an example. There is a few elephants, and you can see that the trunk of the elephant, it is very big, it is very strong, and this is how they search for food, and this is how they survive. The last topic, food chain. A food chain shows who eats whom. The food chains always starts with plants, okay? Now then it shows the animal, that eats the plants. It will first start with plants, and then it will show an animal that feeds on the plants, now followed by the animal who eats that plant, and so on. This is a food chain pyramid. Now in the lower portion you can see producers. These are in the plants category. Now above the producers are the primary consumers. Now you can see some of the animals which are there in the primary consumers. These are plant eating animals. And the third point, in the third pyramid, the third column, are the secondary consumers. Now these are the animals which feed on the primary consumers, the second category. And on the topmost you will find tertiary consumers. Now these animals feed on the secondary consumers and the primary consumers as well. Now this is a clear explanation of a food chain pyramid. That is the end of our explanation. I hope you all are clear. Make sure that you keep in touch with your books, you keep on studying, stay safe, stay cared, and thank you.